Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I saw Raw last night. Let's jump into the review. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Let's get to the review of WWE Raw.
Raw starts big. I'm going to focus on the best parts though. And surprisingly, the beginning is one of the best parts, if not the best part of the show. We start with Chad Gable and the Creed brothers, collectively known as American Made now, going against the Wyatt Six in an 8-man street fight. It was insane. And the first hour of Raw was commercial free. Some great table action with some fantastic moments, from Eric Rowan using the barricade as a weapon, to Nikki Cross slamming Gable, to Uncle Howdy's interference in the match. It was really fun to watch. It was the type of chaos we love sometimes when it comes to sports entertainment. Things don't slow down. Finn Balor comes out to the ring and calls out Damian Priest. After a little back and forth, he challenges him to a match at the Bad Blood PLE. Damian, however, wants a piece of him now, but then of course there's the Judgment Day playbook, which Damian is quite aware of. So he tries to fight back as Carlito, JD McDonough, and Dom Mysterio go at him. Unfortunately, the numbers game catches on, but this is when Rhea Ripley enters. But so does Liv Morgan. Again, Rhea uses her crutches like she did last week. Again, though, the numbers game doesn't lie. Jey Uso enters, but it's too late. Damian and Rhea are lying on the ring as the Judgment Day walk away, and Jey Uso looks on. A nice way to keep the heat on, that's for sure. We then have a tag team championship match where Jade and Bianca succeed at defending their championship against Alba Fire and Isla Dawn. This match was okay. Expected. The next big thing is when Bret the Hitman Hart arrives. The crowd goes wild, welcoming the legend in his hometown. The celebration is cut short when Gunther enters. In his usual way, he mixes praise with insult. He says Bret is his childhood hero, but goes on to say how he is #1 today. He mocks Bret in a very sly manner. Sami Zayn enters, and we have him give an awesome promo calling Gunther out. He says how he ran away when he challenged him for a match. Sami vs. Gunther Part 2. Gunther responds, running around the bush and once again refusing to accept the challenge. As he walks away, Bret calls Gunther a coward, amongst a few other things. Gunther loses his cool, but before he can attack Sami, Sami takes advantage. It seems like we will be seeing this match at some point. Gunther can run away all he wants. It's not going to happen. The next big thing that happened was the official announcement of CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre again at Bad Blood. But this time it's Hell in the Cell. This happens when Drew comes out to the ring. He feels like a hero after giving Punk a beating last week, even though Punk beat him at Bash in Berlin PLE. He mocks the strap match and speaks of how he defeated Punk at SummerSlam. He then goes on to call out Wade Barrett, who came in between him and CM Punk last week. He says how if it wasn't for him, he would have finished CM Punk completely. This is when Raw manager Adam Pearce comes out. After a bit of build-up, he tells Drew McIntyre that CM Punk is not done with him. Remember, Drew also destroyed Punk's bracelet last week. Unfortunately, Pearce announces the Hell in the Cell match and Drew seems worried. It's always fun to see Drew deliver his promos, and he was no different this time. The point of this segment was to announce the Hell in the Cell match. I wonder if that will truly be the end of the rivalry, and if not, how could they make it more exciting? A match between Finn Balor and Rey Mysterio happens, in which Rey wins by disqualification. Finn refuses to break a submission hold using the ropes. The point of this match was to build Finn before his match against Damian Priest, obviously. Damian has grown a lot in the past few months, but Finn doesn't really seem to be that dominant. Before Bad Blood, he needs to be built somehow. It's now Braun Strowman versus Jey Uso versus Ilya Dragunov versus Pete Dunne. That's the main event. It was a good match to watch, but I wouldn't call it great. It was good to see all of them trying to do the best they can. Bronson Reed's interference was a nice spot, building upon the rivalry since he basically takes out Braun Strowman from the match. I love the toughness of Braun Strowman. Anyways, Jey and Ilya are the stars of the match, although Jey comes on top by winning the match. This was expected. It's a good push for Jey since this means he will be facing Braun Breaker for the Intercontinental Championship. However, I don't see him winning against Braun Breaker. Jay needs a title around his waist, but I don't see that happening anytime soon. All the spots are filled with superstars who will most likely be holding the titles for quite some time. Jay's long-term plan is the Bloodline storyline. Well, guys, that's that. I'm looking forward to the Bad Blood PLE. I'm looking forward to SmackDown on Friday. And of course, I'll be giving a review of that as well. So, till then, guys, peace out. Do subscribe to my channel. Bye.